rock, steel, diesel power. Then a single hydraulic curl changes everything. A bucket drops into the cut, the machine loads up, and the mine face that looked solid a second ago starts flowing into truck beds like it was meant to move. Every swing is measured, every pass has a purpose, and the entire job comes down to one thing: keeping material moving safely, smoothly, and fast. Massive mine machines, Cat 390D Excavator footage, plus Cat 6015B loads trucks in 2 passes. In this video, you'll get a front-row view of a working mine where trucks and excavators stay in constant motion. First, we follow the Caterpillar 390D as it works through heavy material with clean digging technique and efficient positioning. Then we step up to a true production loader, the Caterpillar 6015B, showing off 2-pass truck loading that's all about speed, balance, and repeatable cycles. Watch closely as the operators manage swing timing, bucket fill, and truck placement, because the subtle details are what turn a busy mine into a productive mine. Let's start with the Cat 390D. This is a large hydraulic excavator built for demanding earth moving. Strong breakout force, stable under load, and responsive hydraulics that let the operator stay precise even in rough material. In a mine, the 390D is often used for digging, cleanup, stockpile management, and feeding trucks where flexibility matters. Look at this angle as the bucket enters the face. Notice how the operator sets the teeth first, then pulls with the stick while curling the bucket through the material. That combination is key. The stick pull brings material toward the machine, and the bucket curl finishes the cut, packing the bucket and reducing spill. Watch closely for how the operator keeps the machine stable. The tracks stay planted and square to the working area, and the upper structure doesn't swing wider than it needs to. Wide swings look dramatic, but they burn time. Tight swing arcs save seconds every cycle, and over a shift, those seconds become extra truckloads. You'll also see smart bucket control on the exit, lifting just enough to clear obstacles, not so high that the cycle slows down. That's production thinking. Minimum movement for maximum result. Now take a look at truck flow. A mine runs like a system. Excavator, truck, haul road, dump point, and back again. If any one piece slows down, everything behind it stacks up. That's why setup matters. Watch closely when trucks pull in. The best approach lines the truck up in the excavator's sweet spot, where there's minimal reach and minimal rotation. Less reach means more control and less strain, and it makes the operator faster without being aggressive. Look at this moment when the 390D drops a load. Controlled release, clean placement, and the bucket is already moving back toward the dig as the swing reverses. That overlap of motions is how experienced operators eliminate dead time. Now we move to the Cat 6015B, and the whole tempo changes. This is a mining class excavator designed for high production loading, day after day. Machines in this class typically combine high diesel power with high flow hydraulics to deliver strong digging force and fast cycle performance under load. The difference you'll feel on camera is rhythm. The 6015B is not just moving material, it's feeding trucks on a schedule. Watch closely as the 6015B loads trucks in 2 passes. 2-pass loading is a perfect example of efficiency meeting planning. It means the bucket capacity and the truck bed capacity are matched so that each truck can be filled quickly without extra top-off passes. But doing it well requires precision. Look at this angle over the truck bed. The operator doesn't just dump anywhere. The first pass is placed to build a stable base, often toward the front portion of the bed to keep the load balanced. The second pass finishes the load and levels it out to prevent shifting on the haul road. Balanced loading is more important than it looks. An uneven load can stress tires and suspension, affect braking on grades, and increase spillage, especially in rough mine conditions. You'll notice the operator controls dump height too. High enough to clear the sideboards, low enough to reduce bounce and keep material inside the bed. That's not just cleaner, it's faster, because spillage creates cleanup work and slows the entire loading zone. Here's a real performance highlight. In production loading, saving even 5 to 10 seconds per truck can translate into additional loads over a shift, depending on haul distance and truck availability. That's why the 6015B's swing is so tight and consistent. No over-rotation, no hunting for position. And watch the return to dig. The boom lowers and the stick extends as the machine swings back, so when the bucket reaches the face, it's already at the right angle to bite again. That's flow, and flow is what keeps tonnage high. Camera tip: look at the operator's discipline when the material changes. If the bucket doesn't fill perfectly on one pass, they don't panic and waste time. They adjust the next entry angle, choose a better seam, and keep the cycle consistent. That's what separates a smooth operator from a rough one: control under changing conditions. If you're enjoying this look at real mine production, big excavators, truck loading, and operator skill, hit like so more heavy equipment fans can find it. And drop a comment. Which machine impressed you more? The Cat 390D's versatile mine work or the Cat 6015B's 2-pass production loading? If you want more videos like this, subscribe and turn on notifications, because we're bringing more mine sites, more machines, and even tighter loading cycles. Thanks for watching, and stay with us. Next video, we're stepping into another high-output operation with heavier material, bigger loads, and the kind of hydraulic power that turns raw ground into non-stop production.